Hey guys, welcome back. Drip and Farm, Poor Power Host Drip Coach. Let's jump right into it. So I have to retract my statement on this group. I thought that they were actually unbiased and willing to work with the community, but I've already been banned and the message is deleted. So we're actually gonna go through this so I can show you exactly what was said, and you guys tell me in the comments if I overstepped or what I did actually to get banned. So right now, luckily, I still have access from these messages, but I'm gonna show you that it's already been deleted and I've been banned. As you can see down here, it says join group, and if I click that, then I'll lose access to the messages. But first, let's go through. So what happened was I was talking in my other group about this and seeing if this would be another echo chamber or not. So then T-Dot tagged me and said, I see your community, including yourself, has a lot to say about the new group. You don't want to speak on anything in here. So I came in and messaged, well, before that, referred to Lady Mania and said she was banned because she didn't complete the Callus bot captcha back when Ray did their chat raid in my group in a number of months back. So she wasn't pre-banned. She was just banned because she didn't do the captcha. So I unbanned her. So then I respond to T-Dot. I say, as I said publicly on my channel, if this is supposed to be a community-driven project and this Telegram is meant to represent the community, then there should have been and should be an actual elected body process. I don't recall seeing any information disseminated about this group or the initiatives or a poll for who should represent the community. And for clarity, I'm not speaking about myself. As I mentioned to Emmett, individuals like Drip to Wealth, Legacy 7, Moonshot Max should have been here simply because of their engagement and feedback, as well as representation for community members outside of Telegram. Just picking members based off Telegram engagement does not reflect the diversity of how Drip content is disseminated, nor the community engages with it. So for clarity, I misunderstood this was a Drip community project or a platform where they're trying to get everyone from the community, but actually it's just a Drip Telegram. So only if you were active in Telegram are you supposed to have a say-so here or an opinion, and that's the only moderators that they pick. People are active in Telegram. So if you're only active on Twitter or only active on YouTube, you don't have a voice and don't deserve a seat at the table. So Jeffrey George said, so if 300 voters vote for 10 voters/haters, they should be admins. I responded to him, not yet. First was Ant Girl. So basically I had to respond to like 6 or 7 different people constantly. And I was extremely cordial in the entire process. So Ant Girl, she's the one that blocked me from the reservoir, even though I never said a single thing in the reservoir chat. So this clearly showed you again how these people respond. Luckily, Lissandro added me back. But she said, all due respect, those members you are suggesting are not super active that I'm aware of on Telegram. Telegram admin should be familiar with the space and controls of Rosebot and Telegram. Nothing has stopped you or anyone else from doing exactly as you suggested to make the space you're proposing. This is a space that the collective group of members chose to make to try and address some of the concerns that have been put forth. We can try to work with it, or others can try again on their own. In a community, we will never have 100% agree with the process, but that doesn't mean that the efforts of others should be put down just because they don't agree with you. Nobody put anybody down up here. So again, I don't know where this comes from, but this is how you can't actually get your information across, because people just gaslight and ignore. But there was no putting down anyone. All I said is that there should be a collective process, which I put out a poll to find out if people agree with me or not. Then Emmett said, where are the polls you put out? What reports from the unvoiced can you share? So that poll is running right now, Emmett. Let's see. I didn't actually get to respond to everybody in here because like it was just constantly messages coming back and forth to me. So it said from T-Bot, it seems to me as if you have a preset mind on how you prefer things to run, which is fine. Most people will. In reality, we need people to take the initiative. This group was built by members of the community, but making demands on a group you didn't create sound crazy to me. If you weren't in the loop of what's going on, it shows your position in the community. Maybe become more active, and that's not just to you, that's for anyone. So again, gaslighting. So the only activity that counts is if you're active in Telegram. Do they not realize that there's a lot of people that 1, don't see the value of Telegram at all, 2, don't engage with it, 3, use other platforms like Twitter, like YouTube. So just by making a quote unquote community platform and then saying they're only going to take input from people that are engaged in Telegram, that's ridiculous at best, and then just ignorant at worst. So I don't know why they believe this, but again, I'm just showing you guys how this group thinks. So yeah, I'm withdrawing my support, which they don't care, but I'm just letting you guys know because the reason I put the content out and it was at 500 members and now there's like 800 or whatever. But since I've been kicked out for no reason, there's no reason I should support this at all. So I'm just going to shed light on what goes on in here and keep you guys abreast. So what else do we got? I had a response here somewhere. So to Jeffrey George about the fudder content, I said define fudder and hater. These made up terms don't help with the actual understanding and root cause. So as long as whoever is voted on actually has the ear of a portion of the community, yes, they should be brought into the fold. Anyone who has skin in the game should be represented to some degree. I believe even these haters, fudders still want to make money, and they will support whatever helps them do that. So again, they use these terms, hater, fudder, meth header, whatever, all this stupid stuff. But at the end of the day, everybody wants to make money on Drip and in the Drip community. So if someone is speaking and other people align with that individual, that means there's people that follow that narrative, whatever that happens to be. Therefore, if you're trying to build a community project, you should be trying to capture that energy, because that energy is monetary energy as well. And you need to know how the moves are being made, because you can't fix the entire ecosystem without addressing all the root causes. Then there was constantly people saying, put me in as admin. I was not lobbying for admin, as I told you guys. I literally went in here with the statements from, or making an example with Moonshot Max, Legacy 7, and Drip the Wealth. What else we got? So Emmett, should people be able to ask questions and receive answers? Yes. Should people be expected to behave in a civil manner and hold respectful conversations? Also yes. So I didn't address my questions. I said That was him. Then next we have Futter. That's a great reason for you to be here and represent those guys. Yeah. So this is from Japodigy. Ants Girl responded to her. If this is a collective space created to address the concerns, and I would deduce that these concerns are coming from the collective. Therefore, by extension, the collective should be included in the discussion. So it's like they say they made this community discussion, this community platform for the collective, for the community. But yet, I didn't see anywhere where they posted this stuff. I didn't see anybody else's chats. I'm in other chats. I didn't see a Twitter poll. I didn't see anybody on YouTube talking about it. So who are these people? How did they get this information? And how did they decide who should be in charge? But clearly, it was just whoever they thought should be here. And they're only going to listen to their own personal opinions. Next, just because there aren't my other response, just because they aren't active on Telegram doesn't mean they don't have an ear to the collective. Therefore, their feedback is vital. Telegram is just one of many communication channels. It's the easiest to get collective information versus YouTube or Twitter. Therefore, it should be the central location for all community members and not just a handful of privileged individuals. There is no other location to capture that as easily as Telegram, hence why I'm sure this group chose this method. So basically, I was just saying, Telegram is the centralized location for us to share information. It doesn't necessarily mean that all community members need to be here. So common sense would say that you get a person to represent someone, say from Twitter, someone say from YouTube, where they're capturing feedback from their audience and they bring it to Telegram. You don't need each individual member from those other places because, again, they may not have the time, the bandwidth, or even the wherewithal to want to engage in Telegram. It's crazy. So it doesn't make any sense why they're refusing to acknowledge that. FUD is fear, uncertainty, and doubt. It's pretty plain. No, it's not, because people like you that are not cognitively developed don't like to have other people express fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So it's not clear. That's why I think it was Jeffrey George said, should fudders and haters be allowed to say whatever or have a vote, basically. So people should be able to express fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And clearly when I did in here, I got kicked out. And I didn't even express that. They're all welcome, even the shit show clown banana emoji. So supposedly everybody was welcome. So all these responses here, supposedly everybody's welcome, but yet you'll see again that I was removed from here less than, a handful of interactions that I made. So they responded to Moonshot Max, Crypto, and Kryptonite. We welcome you here. So that was Dance Girls basically saying they're welcome to come in there. I didn't even get to respond to this. There's a bunch of them that I missed. That should people be able to ask questions? As I said, that didn't define the terms we were using. Let's see. This is a collective space. Sorry, Coach, read above. The concerns coming from the collective that are being addressed are 24/7 mods. So I didn't even see that one before. But let's just go to my comments. That's the only ones I can actually respond to because I didn't comment on everything. So T-Dot said, what did he say? Making YouTube videos is one thing, but we're talking about being active on Telegram. So he's literally echoing the problem I'm trying to talk about. So exactly my point. Same thing I said earlier still applies. Active on Telegram is one side of a multifaceted community in crypto. How can you state it's a community project, community driven, when you only collect information from the community from one communication channel? Not all members engage in Telegram, and even the ones that are may not chat. Most people in crypto are passively engaged, not active. But what matters is their capital and their sentiment. You cannot honestly capture or change that with a one-sided bias approach. Sounds pretty... Maybe I'm biased because I'm the one that said it, but it's like, how can you say you have a community project when you're only going to listen to one narrative from one side, from one channel? Like, it doesn't make any sense. That's just like the same with people on their YouTube channels that delete the comments from things they don't agree with. Like, you're not getting all the feedback then. I don't get that. Then his response, this is your problem. You're digging too deep. This is a Telegram group. So it's a Telegram group, not a community-driven, community-owned project. At least he clarified that. So now we know it's not for the community. It's just for these individuals to, maybe like Forex said, clout chase. I don't know. But maybe he was onto something. Ants Girl's communities made us over walks of life, and I said I gave a simple solution. A solution is very simple and addresses exactly what you stated. And then to T-Dot, I said, well said. At least the objective and community part is much clearer now. Thanks. Finn Flipper, why are you guys so scared to make Coach admin? I said I don't care about the admin title. As I mentioned, I listed 3 other individuals that should have been on the list, but this is not a community project, as we have all been told multiple times over. And the admins are not an accurate reflection of the community, from Finn Flipper. I said, nor are they supposed to be. That's apparently where I went wrong. And clarification, yeah, I thought that this was a community project, as that one post I put out said, but it's not, because again, you'll see that I didn't do anything wrong in this group, but they banned me already, so I'm not coming back. I could care less. But I just wanted you guys to see it, so at least you can see the hypocrisy behind closed doors, because they want to just gaslight you and feed you one narrative, but they don't want you to see the other side. So at least, again, I believe these people are trying to support Drip, so let them do it in their own way. That's fine. You don't have to participate, especially if they're not willing to listen to you and be, adult-like and actually have a conversation, which is, this channel was open for 24 hours. I've already been kicked out. Let's see. Big Beauty. So we were going back and forth. Drip is 100% community project. It depends on us as a whole for it to work. We must all work together if we want to make passive income. Well, that sounds very similar to what I was saying, but yet working together doesn't work whenever I'm involved. So let's see. This Ants Girl said those 3 can speak up. She's talked to them. Lady Mania finally came in, I think. Moonshot Max Kryptonite have been in direct line of communications. I told T-Dot, you keep straw manning the argument. I'll clarify. So I went even simpler for those that were not cognitively developed and couldn't figure out what I was talking about. I said, you think it's about Telegram engagement. I think the only community platform we have should be representative of all engagements across all platforms, and the people in charge should be speaking on behalf of that engagement. Sounds pretty plain and simple. Like, I don't get it. And then Ants Girl, who's in charge? Forex, Ray, you, all of us. And I said, great question. I was under the illusion it was all of us, a collective, i.e. DeFi. Had some stuff I didn't respond to. Apparently I missed. I said, as I said, it's housed here. Those individuals can still make content in their area of expertise and share with the minority on Telegram. So she asked, where do we house the platform? If some users don't like Telegram, some don't like Twitter, others choose only Discord. So I said, you house it here. Like, I don't understand why it's so complicated. So if you have a person who makes a Discord content and they have a lot of people there, they come back to the Telegram and go, hey, here's what my community voted on. Here's what they're saying. I'm speaking on behalf of them. And same thing with Twitter. You put out a Twitter poll, you put out some questions, you go, hey, here's what my Twitter members engage with. Here's what the sentiment is. Here's the suggestions from them. You bring it here. Like, why do people find that so hard to believe that you have to just be in Telegram and you have to engage all day, every day in Telegram? No, you have your admins and mods who can do Telegram like that. Then you have people who actually get feelings and temperament on the community from the different places in which they engage in. It's like you're talking to brick walls here. I don't really get it. I didn't even engage with this person because your Telegram is so well balanced. So basically, for me to share any critical thinking, I have to now instead police my Telegram and some of the childish behavior that goes on there. So I said, it's got nothing to do with just Telegram discussions. Please read before responding. This was reference to her saying we all are supposedly in charge by actually asking and getting a temper test and moving forward with a simple majority approval. It's not rocket science. That was my response to that. T-Dot said something that I didn't respond to. I missed that. So there's, as you can see, I had to respond to like 6-7 different people. So I didn't respond to everybody, but never once did I name call or say anything. So let's continue. You have admins, mods for Telegram side. So this is me explaining that. Then you can have voted officials that are there to relay information from various parts of the ecosystem. I'm speaking directly to people who are speaking directly to me. So Lady Mania replied here, if you have issues, raise them with me. I pulled this together, not Ray, not Ants Girl. So where did I say anything like out of line with any of the people that were talking to me? So Lady Mania chimes in like I need to only be speaking to her. The whole purpose of this Telegram, from what I was told, is that you're supposed to be able to engage with other people in the community. So all these people tagged me, so I responded back to them directly, which is what I said here. I'm speaking directly to people who are speaking directly to me. So, and then T-Dot, you're trying to impose on the group. We are a Telegram group built by members of the community. Yeah, members of the community, not all the community. That was my point where I got this wrong. I thought this was a actual community collective. No, it was just a couple members got together and made this, and that was the issue. So I misread that. So I wanted to clarify that for you guys that are following along so that you're not led down the same path. And then Ants Girl, how do we get a good temp test when users have alts? My response, really, alts is the issue. You think with the sentiment where it is and the engagement where it's been. If you have a few users put out polls on Twitter or YouTube, you're not going to get an honest assessment because of bots, really. And then Emmett said, please conduct polls. I said, working on it. Let's see. This was T-Dot, you're trying to impose a group. And I said, laugh my ass off. You're the one that tagged me. I was sitting quietly in my own group and I had absolutely nothing to say here because I already knew the outcome. I'm not trying to impose anything. If you don't want feedback, 1, don't tag me and ask me a question. 2, don't say the group is open for feedback discussion. I haven't said anything out of line or out of context. I think I know where they decided to kick me out because I actually shed some light on Forex. No desire. Why don't you build your own group? No desire. I'm only speaking on the issues because you asked me to, and it's a feedback I've seen on my videos and we're addressing. It is open. You freely gave all your feedback. What do you, where is that? It's open. You freely gave all your feedback. What you don't accept is when people don't agree with you. And then my response was, same can be said for you as well. Let's not play stupid. The message I tagged you was a response to what was being said in my Telegram. I said, I can speak freely in my own chat. That's literally the point. Even there was no disrespect. And then I said, it's like talking to a wall. No one said how you should run it. Again, you asked for feedback. I gave my opinion. No one said you have to run it a certain way. Do you? My group, then this is now about my group. So now it's because they can't address the actual issues where I said this should be a community driven project with people vetted and voted by the community. Now it's to attack me in the way that my Telegram group is run. So they shift the goalposts because they have no way to actually maintain a cordial discourse back and forth and stay on topic. And that's how you know you can't actually, you're debating with people that are illogically emotional because they can't stay on topic. They just shift to something else. And then you have to chase them around and debate that and then shift on something else and debate that and debate that. So now the question is about me and my Telegram. So I had to explain, my group is not a community group for the DeFi token. It's a representation of my personal experience with interacting with this token and other topics in and outside DeFi, 2 different things. So the drip community chat, the one that is for the entire drip community, is very different than my personal chat where I should be able to shill Ponzi's and talk about politics and religion or whatever. Those are 2 different things, but this is how they shifted the narrative. And then I had to go chase the monkey's tail on this and then go back to T-Dot, how I think it should be done. That's called an opinion. But let's scroll because I can tell you exactly where it happened. So Big Beauty jumped back in and said something about a reflection of the chat is a reflection of you as a leader. And I was like, that's bullshit. I didn't say bullshit, but I'm just telling you that now. And so since she used that, she brought up this statement here. Here's a representation of your experiences, a direct reflection of who you are. So I was like, if that's the case, so it's all about disrespect and respect. I came down and said, you can't have it both ways. If the leader is being disrespectful, and then that trickles downhill. You can't tell me that I'm supposed to police individuals, but not hold the developer to the same standard to police himself. So this is where I'm pretty sure that they deleted me or blocked me, because what they're trying to do, again, shift the goalpost. So I'm not in this chat, or I'm not an admin or whatever, because I can't police my own chat and I let things go, blah, 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 blah. Fine. Okay, whatever. I already said I don't want to be admin. So now the thing is, well, since I allow that to go, that's a reflection of me as a leader. So I was like, okay, if we're going to go that route, let's go ahead and give them something they can't debate. So I was like, you can't have it both ways. If the leader's disrespectful, then that trickles downhill. You can't tell me I'm supposed to police individuals, but not hold the developer to the same standard. What leader's being disrespectful in here? Shift the goalpost. Nothing about Forex calling people retards all the time in chats and shitting on people left and right. That is literally the epitome of who's in charge of drip, right? So let's point the finger at the top and then trickle all the way down and hold everybody accountable to the standard set in force by the CEO or whatever you want to call it. So that's basically what I'm saying now. I said, well said. So let's start at the top and work our way down. I admit I have faults and things can be improved, and I'm working on that. The point is about disrespect and create a community that is respectful, period. So they don't want to address the Forex comments. And I think that's where I got, like, I didn't even comment at all anymore. So somebody else came back after this and deleted me. So I don't know who that would have been. Probably Lady Mania. I don't know. But I don't care. I want you guys to see the hypocrisy. Nowhere in there did I even use like a name calling, slander. Was I out of line? Nothing. And supposedly, according to the rules, let's see the rules here. Oh, I can't scroll all the way up. I can't go see everything now because it's already caught back up with me. Hold on. So let's see where I violated the rules. No shilling, no drip, no shilling, no drip comments. Okay. No FUD, no fear, uncertainty, and doubt. We encourage constructive discussions and valuable insight about drip and its ecosystem. Please refrain from spreading FUD or engaging in baseless negativity that aims to create doubt or fear. Don't think I did any of that, but you guys tell me in the chats where I did that. Please be respectful to one another. Definitely did that. No name calling. No hate speech. Didn't do that. Report issues and vetting of drip community projects. So literally, I did everything according to the rules, but I was already kicked and banned from the chat. So when you scroll through here in my other alt, so I will definitely be scouring through here, let you guys know what's going on, because this is, again, the hypocrisy in the drip community. It's sad that it's gotten this way, but maybe them together, there you go, see, deleted. So they don't want anybody to actually read what was said so that you guys can see that I didn't do anything to violate their rules. But since it's just another black box of centralization, they delete everything so that no one else can come back and actually see what was said. And then it looks like I did violate some rules or whatever the case may be. But all those messages now are deleted. Every single thing I said has been deleted, and I've been kicked out of the chat. And no warning, no nothing was given, nothing to that point. So this is not any different at all than what it used to be. I thought it was going to be better, but you know, to each his own. You guys can definitely participate in the chat, but I don't see anything as changed at all. Literally within a conversation that I had to maintain for 7 different individuals and being extremely cordial and professional, someone in here decided to kick me out regardless. So I have nothing to do with this chat. So I will be removing it from my, what do you call that? Comments, not comments, but the post in there that you have on YouTube description, because you guys can find it on your own and participate in this, but they have shown me their true colors. They can't actually step out of their own emotions and feelings and have a conversation cordially. So that being said, I don't honestly think that drip can be fixed now. I thought it could be, but not with people like this. And this apparently is the collective energy right now. So I don't know what else to tell you guys. Best of luck. Maybe you guys can jump in there and see if you have a different experience, but you saw right there from me, didn't do anything wrong, at least in my opinion. Tell me down below if I did. I'll be happy to address it. As you guys know, I've been one to own my faults. So let me know what I did that was wrong. Please, can't scroll through the chat, so you have to scroll back through this video and read it as I went through, because I didn't read everything. I didn't read all those messages, and I'm not going to. This is already 23 minutes long, but at least you have transparency. That's the one thing people like this that lack integrity, they don't want you to have. They're going to delete everything and gaslight. That's why those messages are gone. Proof is in the pudding. You can't deny it. All right, that's all I got. Smash that HBO special, brother. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, live daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? SPRITZ Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.